Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher, and today we're going to take a look at the tangle Zaon from CZT Carole Coudurier. I hope I got that close. All right, I didn't do my normal look it up, but I know somebody with a similar name, similar-ish. Anyway, hope I got it at least close. And if not, I do apologize. All right, this is a cute tangle, and it was inspired. If you take a look at the For More Inspiration link, and you can read what Carole wrote about her tangle, inspired by peacocks. And so it's really, really neat. Okay, starts off with, let's see. You don't know, I'm going to start it here. I'm going to do, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to start it right here in the middle. We're going to maybe cluster it off in different places. All right, with a big teardrop type shape or a flux shape, whichever way you want to think about it. Tethered orb, Maria has called it. And then we'll do a smaller one inside. Right. Oh, yeah. All of a sudden I glanced at her sample and I'm like, wait, is that? Yeah, I was doing it right. It's just the way one of them looked, it was I'm like, oh wait, could I have gotten it all wrong? No, I didn't. Okay, so you pick, where on the inside. I'm going to start here and touch, kind of trace over that bottom like that. And then from here, we just have a spiral like that. So you can totally see, get the idea, the peacock motif. Do take a look at that For More Inspiration link, not only, so you can see Carole step out, but the wonderful sample. Is there more than one? Okay. Well, one. Oh, no, there's two. There's two. Yeah, really neat. Plus Linda's thumbnail, which I really like. Okay. But I thought, because this is the tangle, and then you get to go to town however you wish it to go. So, for instance, I'm going to start one up here. We're going to go free for all-ish and just see what fun we can have. Well, let's see. Can I make that? We're just going to make it something different there. I'm going to have to do another one so that way it's because there's no such thing as a mistake in Zentangle. Well, and look it looks all right. All right, and then I don't know where else I'm thinking. Oh, let's do here, because I can tuck this little bit right in here, because I like to draw my shapes like this usually from the top and usually coming towards me. And it's just so nice and relatively easy. Oh, here, let's go different here. Let's start it from here. Like that. And, oh no, I'm going to do another one like that down here, as long as I can remember. Or I should just let my hand be in charge, and it'll decide when it wants to do something else. Because that's what it does. All right, and then, maybe I want to go the other direction. Why not? All right. And while I like having them in, some kind of order, this is kind of fun to do it this way. I might just leave that one all by itself. Kind of like a Where's Waldo thing. It's like, wait, one of these things is not like the other. And it's totally fine. And let's see. I mean, one is has to fit right in here because it's just calling for it. Let's see. Oh, the subconscious sometimes. All right, one more right here. I say the pen wants to do what the pen wants to do sometimes, and we just let it go, and it's all fine. Whoops! It's stuck on my nail. It's screaming. It needs one more. One more. Oops! Off the tile. There we go. Like that. Now, well, and here if you do decide to do something like this. Well, let's see. Well, maybe I'll fill that out. Well, I don't know. You could fill in the little gaps. I actually only have really one, one big gap. We can decide, because you could fill in with either solid, or I was thinking maybe some lines. I don't know yet. So let me show you how I decided. Let's see, to shade this. Oh no. Okay, no. There's some good examples on the For More Inspiration link. Whoops. Which I really like. So let's. It's almost like she came out. Let me look closer, because I didn't look before, because apparently I don't like to do that. Let's just do this center one. Like that. And then there was some, let's see. Nope, I don't really see. Nope, maybe there's some on the inside here, but let's just do that much for right now. And I want to find the perfect Tortillion. There you are. I mean, you could just do, a little here, a little there, and it's fine. This was on the outside. But it's neat, at least I think it's neat, to kind of make it look poofy. And in order to do that, you have to have some original tile color left. And you can kind of see it in here. Because I want to have it nice and dark right on that edge, and then right on this edge. Like that. And it does. It looks a little bit, poofy. That's my technical term. Let's put some over here too. And I'm just using what's left on the Tortillion. Oh, yes. I like. Okay. And then we'll just see what happens with this one. Doing something like this, you could also make it kind of like, I don't know, the word sampler just pops into my head, but where you could just play with different ideas on shading. And have fun with it. Oops, sorry. Things are sticking here. Static. Oh, I like that too. Yeah, because some of them... Oh, now wait a minute. Let's see. Because where did I want to do that? Maybe this one, because it was looking a little wonky. You could also. And I don't... Let me see if... No, not so much, but you could. Now, I'm not seeing the example there. But on this spiral, you could, on one side, could probably do it on both sides. I'm just being very careful. I just want to bring it out a little bit. So I'm thickening the one edge like that. And this is one of those things where you could thicken it to either side, whichever side maybe either needs a little help because it's, uneven, or so like this. I'm going to put this one on the inside because I have more room on this inside. And this, we'll just put it right here. Like that. But I think that has a neat look. And I'll do it to another one. We'll just do it to this one. But adding some love, as Rick and as the Zentangle HQ folk, Rick and Maria and team, will say. And like I said, it has a neat look. So that's an option. And you could also just leave them be however they are. And I already started putting some graphite there. Ooh, maybe I will, let's see, let's just play with this and leave that center by itself. And I just realized I'm pausing. You know, I feel like I'm doing, okay. My Trekkie friends here will understand. I feel like I'm doing a James T. Kirk imitation as I pause because I'm thinking as I'm doing. Oh my god. All right. Could also, let's see, let's put a little bit. The lines are so because these are so small, I just have to pick where I want to put it. And so not necessarily every, when it's a little bit bigger, you can do a little bit more with it. So, and as you can see, I mean, it still looks really neat. It doesn't matter. Okay. And then this one, what did I do on that one above there? We added a little bit on the insides. And like I said, it's just, it's fun to play. One of the reasons that I love Zentangle is the play part, and along with the I just don't take myself all too seriously. There is a book, if any of you are familiar. What was it? The Artist's Way by, is it Julia? Is it Cameron? No, I don't remember. I think she was married to Martin Scorsese. I do believe Julia something. And I had a friend that was more into it, but I had gotten it and read a bit, and some of the things that it talked about was, and this was like ways to kind of get over writer's block and things like that. And I just remember, besides some journaling ideas, which I did for a little bit, it was take yourself out on a date, on an artist date or whatever, or your inner child, and explore that and have fun. And that to me is one of the things that we get to have fun with Zentangle, because if we can work to let go of some things and look at our work, say through a child's eye type of thing, where it's like, ooh, everything is just exciting. Ooh, I want to play. Then you just never know what's going to happen. And I just think it's really, really neat. Oh, cool. Okay, I think I might just leave it like that. Now, well, you know what? Here's a thought. And even though I'm just showing how to do, and I'm not necessarily aiming for a finished anything, here is just a something. And I remember we were talking about need to come up with a term for this. Well, this one's sticking way out to the edge, but it doesn't matter. But, we're kind of aura-ing a section, almost as if we're creating, some kind of invisible border. Like that. And then in here too, because that's like I wanted to come up with something in here to do. And maybe right here. And then, oops, sorry. And then these you could fill in however you wish to fill them in. I'm going to go with my kind of standard operating procedure these little fine lines. But you could put orbs in. You could, fill it in solid. You could just shade on the inside. I'm pushing the paper down here, and you can see it's lifted up here. And so some of mine, it's kind of like a zigzag, which actually that's kind of cool. You see where I've not lifted up my pen too much. All right, let's flip this and do it this way. But see the neat effect that has? Oh, this is the only place that's missing something. There we go. Oops, but I wanted it this way. So yeah, it's just, like I said, it's an interesting tangle. Lots of fun can be had with it. You figure out how you might want to put it together. Sometimes I do shy away from these because I don't know exactly how I want to put it together and stuff. So, but I'm glad I gave this one a try. It's a fairly recent, or is it from today? Yeah, the most recent from Tangle Patterns. Actually from yesterday. No. Yeah, yesterday. So, do take a look at the links in the description section. If you're not subscribed to Tangle Patterns, it's a really great resource. Also on her page there, you'll see there's a link underneath subscribing to her I don't know what you call it, newsletter, blog, to Tangle Patterns. You could also subscribe to Zentangle's blog. If you look below the links to the step outs, you will find my link tree. And there it has links to my website where you can follow my blog if you wish. And, a host of other things, including places to follow me for classes if you wish. If you happen to be on Facebook, we have a Tangle Addicts community there. And there, just by the way, there are 4 questions that you have to answer in order to gain entry. Other fun stuff, all the links that I could ever think of. I have them all listed. It's a nice program all in one place right there on the link tree. So check that out when you have time. And I think that's it. So with that, thank you so much for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.